The echo of rescue. That evening, after the incident, the torches burned low as Tariq and the remaining guards escorted Luma to Master Elric's manor. The night air was cool, and every shadow along the road seemed to linger a second too long. Luma walked in silence, her steps unsure, the world around her still shaking. The old manor loomed quietly ahead, ivy creeping along its stone walls. Before she could knock, the door swung open. "Luma, my child." "What happened?" Linda gasped, her frail hands trembling. Luma threw her arms around her mother, burying her face in her apron. "Those bandits! They kidnapped me!" she sobbed, voice muffled by fabric. "But Tariq saved me." Behind her, Tariq stood quietly. His hand remained on the hilt of his curved blade, as if the danger still lingered. "If I hadn't been there, she might have disappeared." "Oh, my dear," Linda whispered, pressing her cheek to Luma's hair. From the stairwell above, footsteps echoed. Master Elric emerged, robes dragging and hair disheveled, goggles pushed atop his wild mane. His voice was stern, but his eyes betrayed his worry. "Luma, my dear, I have already told you not to wander alone. If it wasn't for Tariq, you'd be gone." "I'm sorry, Master," she replied, wiping her eyes. "I wasn't thinking. But now I understand. I'm not safe out there." "I know," Elric said softly. "But it is for your safety. You're more important than your inventions." He turned to Tariq. "Thank you for saving my apprentice." Tariq bowed his head slightly. "You're welcome, Master Elric." One of the royal guards saluted. "We shall take our leave. We will report this to His Majesty at once." "Thank you," Elric replied. "I shall take my leave as well," Tariq added, turning toward the door. But Linda placed a hand on his arm. "Please, Lord Tariq, stay. Eat with us." Elric nodded. "It's the least we can offer for what you've done tonight." Tariq paused, then smiled faintly. "If you insist, then I will stay for dinner." Later that night, the manor was quiet, save for the creak of wood and the wind beyond the walls. Outside, Luma sat alone on a stone bench beneath a sky full of stars. Her eyes gazed upward, but her thoughts drifted elsewhere. Tariq approached in silence and gently laid his cloak over her shoulders. "You will catch cold." She looked up, startled, then nodded softly. "Thank you, Tariq, for saving me." A long pause. "I didn't expect you were also a warrior." Tariq sat beside her. "It's part of my family's tradition. We are scholars, but we also learn how to fight." Luma turned her head. "You moved like a trained knight." Tariq smiled faintly. "I watch sometimes. When you are working outside. When you're alone." "Pardon?" He glanced away quickly. "I meant the roads are dangerous. You shouldn't be out there alone. Especially not someone like you." Luma lowered her gaze. "I see. Thank you again." They said nothing more. For a while, they simply watched the stars, not as lovers, not as strangers, but as two friends who understood each other more than they admitted. The next morning, the royal throne room. The throne room shimmered with sunlight through stained glass, but the mood was sober. King Francis sat tall in his gilded chair, flanked by guards and advisors. "So Luma was nearly kidnapped?" "Yes, Your Majesty," the steward confirmed. "But a Saracen scholar saved her." King Francis leaned forward. "Tariq?" "Yes, sire. His swordsmanship rivals that of our best knights." The king smiled faintly. "Impressive. He has earned our gratitude. See to it that Elric and his apprentice receive more protection from now on." "Yes, Your Majesty." From nearby, Vincentius leaned casually against a column. "So, Tariq is a swordsman as well?" We'll have to spar someday." That afternoon. Knock, knock. Luma glanced up from her desk. Her hands still trembled when she touched the tools. "Who is it?" she called out. "It's me, Carly." "Come in." "It's open." The door creaked, and Carly entered with a small tray. "I brought your favorite snack." "You didn't have to," Luma said with a tired smile. "Aren't you on duty?" Lady Marlene gave me permission, Carly replied, setting the tray down. I was worried. Luma sat quietly for a moment. They didn't hurt me, but they tried to take me. For the silent beacon, I thought I was done for. Carly leaned forward. You said Lord Tariq saved you? Luma nodded slowly. He fought 6 of them. Alone. Like a knight. He risked his life for me. Carly's eyes widened. That's incredible. I didn't know he could fight like that. Luma hesitated. There is something else. What is it? I think he has feelings for me. Carly blinked. Lord Tariq? The way he looks at me. How gently he speaks. He hasn't said it outright. But I can feel it. And how do you feel? I respect him, Luma whispered. He is kind. Honest. He never crosses the line. Not like the others. He never invades my space. But... Her voice softened. My heart there belongs to Tulbar. Does Lord Tariq know? Luma shook her head. Not yet. I will tell him. When the time is right. Carly placed a hand over hers. I trust you. Together, the 2 women sat in quiet understanding, caught in a world where affection, loyalty, and honor often walked side by side.